What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training. Today we're going to be breaking down how to run a SLUGGO route. So we're going to be talking about three specific things that are going to help you guys improve your SLUGGO route, be able to get more separation when you guys have to run this slant and go, and how you guys can make all your routes look the exact same. So I hope this video helps you guys out, but also, fellas, if you're a wide receiver and you want over 200 plus wide receiver route running drills that you guys can do this offseason, broken down to a specific daily schedule with sets and repetitions, check out that very first link in the description below for our 8-week wide receiver on-field workout plan. So it's an 8-week long schedule with all the on-field wide receiver route running drills, catching drills, explosiveness drills that you guys need to do to improve your game. We break down every single drill with sets, repetitions, and we include a 2-hour long video where we break down the importance of each drill, show a full speed example, and walk you through it. So check out that very first link in the description below if you want an 8-week field workout plan for wide receivers. Let's get started with this video. So we're looking at this SLUGGO route from Davante Adams. So main thing is, number one, we got to make it look like a slant. That's pretty self-explanatory. That's pretty basic advice, but how do we actually do that? So when I'm coming off that line of scrimmage, he's doing this off of like kind of a hesitation release, making it look like maybe a one-step slant to really drive. I got to commit three things. I have to commit my eyes, I have to commit my body, and then I have to have speed straight down this slant break, right? So that's the first thing that snaps around. His eyes snap around, because when your eyes snap to that quarterback, your shoulders and your hips are both committed on that 45-degree angle. When you commit that upper half, that's going to get that DB anxious to bite on this thing, right? Now, since we got a little bit of space from this guy, it's super important that if we could just get him to hesitate, I'm going to be able to create some separation. It's not like it's tight coverage. It's not like he's getting hands. It's not like he's right on my hip where I got to slip around. My goal is just to get him to drive on this slant as hard as he can and then be able to put the brakes on and get back upfield. So I got to make sure that I have speed. I have to force him to actually drive down on this thing. What a lot of receivers will do is they'll come off of this initial break and they'll run that SLUGGO route, but they don't gain any ground. Like the break's over here and they'll end up taking only 3 steps to about right here. When we watch Davante Adams do this, he's taking a full 3 steps. That's his first step, second step, third step. He's actually gaining ground, and he's using that cut to be the thing that slows him down and stops himself, simply because he commits his shoulders, commits his eyes, and he is running in full speed. That's what gets that DB anxious to want to drive on this route. Okay, so now, since we were talking about that he's got a little bit of space to work with here. This is like more like an off-man coverage situation. He's got about maybe 3 to 4 yards. We got to make sure that after I make that break and I get that DB to jump on this thing, I keep the separation that I got. So that's the next tip that's going to help you guys run a better SLUGGO route, is that you got to commit your eyes, you got to commit your shoulders. That's number one. Number two, you got to make sure that we have some speed and I'm in stride. I'm not taking choppy steps. I'm not slowing down initially. And then number three, my goal is to keep the separation that I got by keeping my head down. Trust that the quarterback is going to put it on a spot. So when Adams comes off of this break and he breaks right here, you see how he keeps his head down. He's concerned with pumping those arms, driving out. Let's widen the distance from the DB first so we could get to the spot that the quarterback needs me to get to. This ball's a little bit overthrown, but I think we don't even have a chance on this ball if we start looking back right away. So many wide receivers will make that SLUGGO cut. They see that they got this DB beat, then they start looking back for the ball right away. Don't be that guy. Be the guy that's concerned with A, selling the route with my eyes, pad level, and speed, and then B, let's keep the separation that I got by putting my head down, pumping those arms, driving those legs, and widening that distance from the DB. That's a great overall route there by Davante Adams. It's a textbook SLUGGO route. Let's watch the thing again, full speed one more time. Great job selling slant with eyes, committing his upper body, staying in speed, and then keeping that separation. Obviously, ball was overthrown, but overall, great route there by Adams.